Hello. One of the first questions we often get asked about the church is how long has it been here and where did it come from? Well, the truth is the church at Stirling has been here for over 12 years, and it was founded by a man I recognise as my pastor and his wife, Pastor Scott and Loretta Stewart. They came here after working in various missionary organisations and planting churches and Bible schools across the North Atlantic region, came to Scotland 12 years ago and started a church. The church has always had missions as its heartbeat. We are committed to changing the world. And what we thought would be quite useful is if we just flip to a video that Pastor Scott sent to us for our Missions Sunday this month, and he'll tell you a little bit about his heart and the heartbeat behind the church.
Good morning, Church at Stirling. This is Pastor Scott Stewart. I know not everybody knows who I am, but I certainly hope to get to meet you again soon. My wife and I, Loretta, we send greetings to all of you, especially to you, Pastor John and Helen. Wanted to encourage you today as you begin Missions Month, just to remind you of the origin, or the beginning of the Church at Stirling. My wife and I, sent by the Holy Spirit, came to Stirling many years ago now as missionaries to establish a missions-minded, missions-oriented church to focus itself on the Great Commission. Jesus gave us a great commission, not a great suggestion, and that is to go into all the world and to preach the gospel to every creature, baptizing them in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. And we've held that as the center of who we are as a people. And as a matter of fact, it was reflected the first 7 years of the church at Stirling. We saw 7 churches planted in nations like in the Philippines, in Spain, Argentina, and Scotland itself. And we reached out to the world from little Stirling. But in every nation we reached out to, we always made sure that we kept in our focus the central nation, which was, of course, the nation of Israel. And the Lord told us we should pray for the peace of Jerusalem and to make sure that we love her dust and love her stones. And I know the heart of God for the nation of Israel is implanted in the Church of Stirling and also the nations of the world. So I want to encourage you today to keep the nations in focus, keep the world in focus, and pray, seek God what He would have you do regarding the Missions Month and how He would have you give. And just remember that God has raised you up as a missions-sending church to change the world, and you certainly have brought change to a lot of people.
So there you go. You've heard from Pastor Scott, who's the founding pastor of the church here. And you can see that missions and really changing the world is something that is in the heart of this church. And it's something that we're continuing to do. The tagline or the mission line for the church is this: to reach the lost with the gospel, to raise a championship church, and to be a resource to the greater body. And that is what everything we do encapsulates. We reach people with the gospel, we're looking to raise a church, and we're looking to be a resource to anyone and anywhere, wherever we can be. If you'll have a look through our website, you'll see activities and things that the church is doing, and all of those activities and structured events that we have will fit within reaching, raising, and resourcing. Thank you so much for your time. Bless you.